Yo, what's up? Who wants to talk? I want somebody to talk to. Let's go on Discord. Want to talk to people. What's Kyle doing? Let me see. Who's around?
Hey, what's up, man?
Yo, what's up, dude?
I'll leave if you have to talk to your planner.
No, it's fine, dude. What's up, man?
Oh, okay. You okay, bro? I just woke up.
Yeah, I'm good, dude. You just woke up?
Yeah, my sleep schedule's fucked. I saw you stream that George Allen. This shit just being scuffed.
Yeah, I did a stream trying to, just talk to people. Just makes me feel better just to talk to people that will listen.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think I told you a while ago, but we have a gang Discord where it's just the homies. Talk there, shit.
What do you mean?
If you ever want to talk to us. Like, I made a Discord where it's just like the homies from here.
That's fine, dude. I don't know what to say, dude. What's up?
No, just curious what you've been up to, bro.
Not much, man.
Alright, we're hyped for when you're back to TF's house. It'll be lit.
Right.
How much longer do you think you're gonna be?
I don't know, man.
Fair. Alright, dude. Go have breakfast.
Alright, good luck, dude. Let's see, who wants to talk? And I want people to talk to. I'm not sure what to say, but anything that'll make me feel, just cheer me up a little bit. Typically would just talk to Voldesat or something, but he's not here with me, so it's a little bit different. It's hard to talk to people online in a way that will make you feel better, you know what I mean? You kind of have to be in person for that. But, talk to some new people, maybe that'll help. What's your Discord name, Jaka? What is it? Go into a voice channel so I can drag you in. I don't see Keck. Break from... I don't know. I need a break from the traveling. I don't know, man. I think it's just one of those days. What's up, dude? Okay. What's up, man?
Wait, can I talk?
Yeah, what's up?
Oh, cool, amazing. What's up?
Not much, man.
I'm from Germany, so excuse my accent, dude.
Alright, so what's up, man?
Yo, I was not able to see a full stream because my internet broke down. So what happened?
Nothing, just, just scuffed.
Dang it. Hope you know that, man. Because till now your fucking Ibiza tour is fired. Shit about them haters, dude.
Yeah, it's not really haters. It's like, I don't know, like I'm not doing good enough or something.
So you're gonna continue the fucking tour?
Sorry?
Are you going to continue the tour?
I don't know.
Because me and a friend here from Discord, we plan to go to fucking Berlin, because we both live in Germany. And if you would come to Berlin, that would be fucking amazing. Because we already planned like buying some train tickets and shit. Maybe we can show you around a little bit.
I don't think I'm going.
Like, I don't know.
I don't think I'm going to Berlin, dude.
IRL streamers. You don't think so?
I mean, I don't think so.
Why not? It would be way better than fucking eat. Because Berlin is like one of the best places in all over Europe, dude.
Yeah, I mean, that's cool. I mean, I don't know. I just don't have a want to go there, like a passion to go there. So.
Nah, you're a little homesick.
Yeah, maybe.
That's normal, dude. It's normal. But maybe you should just spend a little bit outside out of fucking LA, and after a while it becomes normal.
What do you mean?
I mean, how long have you been in Europe now? 3 weeks? 2 weeks?
Like 3 weeks.
Yeah, the first few weeks that's the hardest time. But if you like,
Is it?
If traveling comes normal and shit, after a while you will be able to enjoy it. And I mean, probably, I don't know about these LA people, but I think there are a lot of people in fucking EU that really like you, and just don't want to, they don't want to leech, that they really what you do and shit.
Yeah, I don't know. You think?
You just enjoy what you're doing.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. It can be hard to enjoy what I'm doing sometimes.
Why? Why is that?
Because sometimes you feel bad, and when you feel bad, it's really, really bad. And when you feel good, it's really, really good.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to stream every fucking day.
I don't know.
You can just take a few days off.
I don't know.
Never.
I'm not sure if I can do that.
Nah. That's sad. But I mean, it's your life. You can do whatever you want. You don't have to follow some random shit what people say.
Is it?
Just. Huh?
Is it my life?
I don't know. I mean, you said that you want people to control your life and shit. It can be fun, but it can be stressful sometimes.
A little bit. Just, I mean, it's not. I don't know. Like I said, sometimes you feel good and it's really good. Sometimes you feel bad and it's really bad.
Yeah. Of course, that's how life works, dude. I think everyone has times like that where they feel bad and where they feel happy. But the thing is, you should not get yourself turned down by those times where you feel bad, because afterwards you're just gonna regret it. Because you can.
What do you mean?
If you continue this fucking Europe, dude, so many fucking cool things can happen. And if you're just gonna go back to fucking LA, I mean, you just got your normal life back where everything is the same. Like, there's nothing new.
What do you mean? How can
I mean-
how can there be nothing new when I'm around friends and we can create things and make stuff happen?
Sure, it can be all. Yeah, you can do that too. You can also do that in fucking Europe. I mean, are those people all your friends?
Are they my friends? What do you mean?
I think a few of those guys are just leeches. Don't want to be mad. Don't want to be.
Who do you think?
No, I'm not gonna tell you names because afterwards they're gonna be mad at me.
Well, are you trying to help me, or are you trying to make me feel worse by not knowing who's a leech and who's not?
No, I'm not gonna try to make you feel bad.
Well, you're not doing very good to make me feel better.
Why not?
Because you're not talking like I'm a human being. You're not talking like I'm a human being. You're talking like I'm a...
Like what?
I don't know, like I'm a creature or something.
A creature? Nah. I mean, perhaps I just watch you too often for really like kind of celebrity. Perhaps that's the thing.
Nah, man. I'm just a dude.
Yeah, sure. But
Yeah, man.
you got the connection to a lot of people. I mean, most of the streamers on fucking YouTube and Twitch don't have the connection you have to their fucking community. That's a great thing about you.
It's been nice talking. It's been nice talking to you, man. I fucking love you.
Yeah. Have a good day and don't be that sad, dude.
Thanks. Okay. Yo.
What's up, homie?
What's up, man?
How you feeling?
Not very good.
I don't know, man. I saw. Well, you got tomorrow and shit to look forward to, man. You know?
Do I?
I think you do. What are you thinking about right now? What's keeping you down at this moment?
Not really sure. I suppose disappointment.
You were saying it yourself earlier?
Yeah. Pretty much.
Not in like the equipment or just like the circumstances, yeah?
What do you mean?
Like unforeseeable circumstances, like you guys talked to the people at the club, right?
No, it's not that. I'm not sure, man. I think it's just disappointment in myself.
Well, I mean, traveling is a really fucking hard thing, especially alone. I'm sure if you were with like Volksat or someone, you would have been more comfortable and able to, I guess, perform at your own, I don't know, standards. Just being alone in a place that you really just don't know is so tough. And especially when you have to like make a bunch of other people feel good at the same time.
I guess, I mean, it's, I don't know. It's hard sometimes when you don't feel right, you know?
What kind of not right? Like alone?
Yeah, like isolated. I just, I don't know. I guess maybe, I don't know if it's like a feeling of isolation or more so. Maybe it's like a domino effect. It starts with like disappointment because I failed, and then isolation because I feel like it should be impossible to fail, but it is certainly possible.
Are there people that convince you in a sense that failing is okay. Like those kinds of people that you could open up to, like really, really close people.
What do you mean?
Like, for example, like my brother, for example, he's like super close to me. Anytime that I like fuck up or anything, I know that if I explain it to him, he could kind of like make it sound, I don't know, like a little justified in a sense, and kind of make me feel better. Just people that really know your personality inside and out, that you could just talk to.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I'm just not very good with talking when it comes to, you know, things that are like more personal.
Yeah, how you feel?
I'm not very good at. It's just like, I don't know. It just doesn't feel right. It's just weird.
Opening up and shit.
I mean, I'm just not used to it, you know.
Yeah, I know how you feel. But it's like, how much longer do you think you're gonna plan on staying over there as, I don't know, today is gone, I guess?
I don't know, man. To be honest with you, I can't really decide at the moment.
I feel like you can make the best out of whatever time you have left. You know, give yourself a nice vacation. You deserve like a nice vacation. Like, what time is it over there right now?
I mean, I don't know. That's the thing, dude. It's like 1 in the morning. It's like, I feel like I don't know. There's no vacation, man.
No, you didn't feel that at all?
No, there is no. I mean, yeah, I'm traveling, but I don't know. When you feel like, I don't know, like isolated, you don't feel like you're anywhere different.
Yeah. Do you think if you went with someone like originally planned, do you think it would have gone like smoother?
I would have had somebody to connect with.
Yeah.
I mean, talking to you on Discord is not really too connecting, to be honest, but you know, it's better. I mean, it's good though, nonetheless, but being in person with you would be better.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's like distance.
Yeah, I mean, not really distance, more so. I don't know. It's I don't know. Like when you spend so long talking to a screen, it just becomes not very endearing anymore. I don't know.
It like loses that personality, I guess.
No, it's just not. I don't know. It just doesn't feel personal. Sometimes for me at least. But I think it's just because I'm so used to it.
What do you think could like break that streak or that domino effect, like you said?
I don't know.
Break the cycle.
I felt this way before. When I was younger, I didn't really like talk to anybody, and I suppose I don't know, man. I think it's like after a while, you just get used to talking to the computer screen or whatever, or the camera that I carry around. You just get used to it, and then you just feel like you're not talking to anybody.
Yeah, you need like a really close connection, it sounds like. Or like a connection.
What do you think? Like, what do you think? What kind of connection?
Like for me, for like the past year or so, I personally I went through like a big breakup and shit, and that was like really shitty for like getting disconnected from like everyone because I just isolated myself. But in my personal experience, what I found to do to like break that was to, I don't know, it sounds like weird, but just literally find a girl that you can connect with well. And it sounds really shitty to say like, oh, just go find someone and don't wait for it to happen. But like, some nice dates could come out of it, and it can make you feel good about yourself. And who knows, maybe you'll find someone you really like. like me.
I mean, I don't know. I'm not very good. I mean, I don't know, man. A girl would be good, but it's not like I don't know, man. You can't just get one that will make you happy. You know what I mean?
I feel you, homie.
I'm not sure if I want a girl, to be honest. I don't know. Just not necessarily a connection. I think what I need is like something to break the. To be honest, like I don't know. I think I'm just completely losing touch with reality, dude. Not like reality, but like I've just forgotten what I personally enjoy in life. I think that's pretty much what it comes down to. I just don't.
If you could have the opportunity to completely like take, like I know it's not possible to just take a break from your entire career and then come back like nothing happened because everyone's still there.
That I think that would just make me feel worse, to be honest, because then I wouldn't have anybody to talk to. I mean, I'd have you guys in LA, but I would just feel even more like worthless. I don't know.
You're not worth.
And not necessarily that, but I don't know. There's a lot of people, man, who, you know, like I'd be letting like a lot of people down. You know what I mean?
What about like personal like hobbies that you're able to do outside of streaming?
Well, that's what I mean. That's what I mean, dude. I don't I don't know what I enjoy anymore. I think I don't know. I've just forgotten what I enjoy.
RuneScape, maybe learning an instrument. I don't know.
I tried to learn the violin like a few months ago,
That's
but
actually really cool.
it
Just take time for your brain. Maybe get ahead. I don't know.
it didn't work out.
It's hard to find like.
I mean, what do you think? What do you think? How do you think I don't know. What do you think I could do to like remember what I find interesting in life?
Your roots, like, not like. Let me think. Like, fuck. It's something that I've definitely had a problem with as well. But what purely makes you?
I can't really go back to working out at the moment. I don't know. There's just no need. Like, there's no need to really work out. I mean, who am I? Like,
How's your weight?
Why? Sorry?
How's your weight doing? By the way?
I don't know. I don't have a weight or a scale with me. Last time I checked, it was like 147.
It's always really nice to, like, I know I'm fucking literally a twig, but I've gotten into little bits of working out and shit, and I know you have to have, like, confidence beforehand to do it, but...
Oh, I mean, I have confidence. I just don't see the point of working out. I mean, I did work out for 2 years, and then I took, like, a few months off, and it was all gone. Like, completely lost everything. So after,
Really?
so it's like, what's the point? Because if you just take a few months off, you're gonna lose everything you worked for. With like, you know, bodybuilding, there's just no point.
Right, so I guess it didn't completely encapsulate you that much if you stop for a couple months. So it has to be something more like...
No, I don't know, man.
in a sense,
I just need to find what's fun for me in life. Because at the moment, I have no idea.
For example, like, do you like taking pictures?
No.
I was gonna say, like, go on nice walks, because I know there are nice trails in LA that people go on nice walks and take some pictures, and it's pretty relaxing. I've done it a few times. Fuck.
I mean, I took some pictures of Ibiza and Amsterdam and stuff, and that's cool, but I mean, it's not really fun. I don't know.
trying to think what's something that's fucking. It takes up a lot of your time and it distracts you.
I'm not sure.
Video game. Yeah.
That's what I need to find out, man. It used to be video games, but they've become less of a staple for sure. Because when you when you stream video games, it's like a job. It doesn't become. It's not like a leisure anymore. You know what I mean? I did that for like 2 years, so it's not exactly leisureful. I mean, some games are fun or that I'm looking forward to, but it's not like a long-term thing. It's like a short-term, like one game here, one game there.
I think also a good way to find an outlet is shit like jujitsu and stuff. I mean, it's not really working out in a sense, but it's nice.
I mean, I used to take Taekwondo and I didn't really like it too much.
What belt did he get to?
Yellow. No, orange.
Damn.
It's like the third belt.
Dude, I was so shitty at Taekwondo. It was the worst. But it seems like I'm really shitty with ideas. I don't know.
No, it's fine. I mean, I don't know. I mean, streaming's fun, but it's like when you fuck up, it's really it makes it not so fun anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can tell. I love you though. You're great.
Love you too, dude.
I hope someone can give you better advice than me, but I miss you. Take care, dude.
Alright, man. See ya.
Peace.
I think that's another thing. I don't currently talk to anybody who might understand. I don't know. Calling Destiny actually is a good idea. I don't know if he'd want to deal with my shit though, because it's hard for me to sit here and like open up, and I don't really like to sit here and open up and stuff because I feel like I have no right to, because streaming is like a dream job, and you make a lot of money. You can make your own hours. It's like I don't have a right to sit here and be sad. It's like fuck me, like that's not okay. But I don't know. I feel like I just need somebody to listen, I mean, I know a lot of you are in here and trolling and stuff, but you're still listening to what I'm saying, so that, makes me feel better nonetheless. Even if what, you're saying is troll. I mean, I could try to call him. Because he does get it. A lot of people, I guess, I don't know, a lot of people just don't understand. Like, they just don't get it. Like, I tried talking to a psychologist in Los Angeles, but they didn't get it, man. They couldn't really help me. They just didn't get it. They just were, I talked to one person, not they, but one psychologist, and they were just like, they didn't really have an answer for me. Maybe I should go to college. I don't know. feel like I should. I need to just pretend that I just need to, I don't know, just smarten up and realize how great your life is. That's what I'm saying, dude. That's why I like even feel worse, because I don't feel like I should have a right to be, you know, sad sometimes. Like, I should always be happy. Like, there's absolutely no right for me to be sad, because I have a dream job and make a lot of money. But, you know, I'm a human being as well, and sometimes we go through some, you know, we just feel like shit sometimes, even though I shouldn't. But, you know, for some reason I still do. I think I should go to college as like a thing, just because I feel like if I went there and I just kept the streaming thing to myself, I would just be able to see like a more genuine side of people. I'm not sure. I'd be able to just have more genuine interactions if they, you know, if I was just like, you know, I go to school full time or something. Has anybody in the chat ever had like a really good job but still felt like sad sometimes? Or like, I don't know, let's say you have like a trust fund or something, but like you still feel like shit sometimes? Is that like I don't know. I'm trying to find somebody who can like relate to what I'm saying, because if you're, you know, like, when I was a line cook, when I was working, you know, if I was watching the stream right now, I'd be like, dude, you need to get the fuck over it, bro. You're traveling, you have money, you know, you're fucking streaming for a job. That's like, you do all these people here that are here for you, but, you know, and, you know, you have no right to complain, but, when you've been in this situation, though, it's a little bit, like, it feels, it's different. I don't know. It just doesn't feel like, that when you're actually in the situation. Like I said, I've said this before, I'll say it again. I think I've already accomplished pretty much like all my goals that I've ever wanted to achieve. One could say your next goal could be become a millionaire. And that's a great goal, but it's not a short-term goal. I need like short-term goals, because if you have only long-term goals, you're gonna get, I don't know, like desensitized to wanting to have goals or something. Like, I already went through all my short-term goals that I've ever wanted to accomplish. So, and I just don't know what other short-term goals I could go for. Call Andy. I mean, I'd have to call him on Skype. I can't call with my phone. I'm not saying I want to quit streaming. Clearly I don't. Why the fuck would I want to quit? It's a great job. But I still feel like it's still like shitty, you know. Call me? Okay. I'll call you. It still feels like shitty sometimes, man. I'm not saying, like, streaming is a great job and I am happy for the position that I'm in, but, you know, it's not like 24/7 always happy. It's like sometimes you feel bad, you know. You're still a human being nonetheless, and human beings aren't perfect. Yeah, that's fake. I guess I could set up simple goal. What's a simple goal that I could set up? And I don't want to work out again, dude, because after you've worked out one time, like me personally, after I've worked out one time, and it's like, it's so easy to lose your entire progress. It's, I don't know. I don't see the point, you know. Hello? Hold on. Hello?
Hey,
What's up?
dude, you need to shut the fuck up and get a life, fucking nigga.
Oh, man.
Honestly, you're such a lazy fuck.
Yeah, tell me about it, dude.
You act like you're 12 years old, man.
How so? Let me know. How do
By
I
crying constantly like a little bitch.
how do I act like a little bitch? Tell me.
Dude, only women cry.
Sorry?
Only women cry. No man cry.
What do you mean? Tell me about it.
What I'm saying is, you make 20k a month by doing nothing at all. You need to grow up. And you need to realize that you have a fucking easy life. And stop crying like a little bitch.
Well, if you were listening to what I said earlier, you would realize that
Dude, shut the fuck up.
I realize that I have such an easy life compared to a lot of people, and that's why I felt bad, like that I shouldn't feel like sad. You know what I mean? Like I have no right to. Exactly what I said earlier, and it goes hand in hand. But guess what? I still feel fucking sad sometimes. So why do you think that is? Even though knowing how great of a job I have.
It's because you are, first off, you're childish, and second off, you're you had a bad childhood. You didn't grow up learning how to take responsibility over your life,
What makes
and
you
that's
say,
why.
What makes you say that?
First off, the way Ensa talks to you.
What about it?
It just shows how she didn't teach you how to take control of your life. And you can see how it reflects you on the live streams, how you can't take control over the stream and stream properly, stream a few hours a day. Also, 1488.
You know, when you feel bad sometimes, it's not easy to stream and put on, you know, like a fake happy face. You know that? It's hard, dude.
Yeah, but it's
growing up, my mother just, you know, passed me off to psychologists who gave me medication and, you know, just made me feel numb all the time. That's not, I mean, I don't know. I didn't really, I just kind of was like autopilot for like 5 years. What does that have? That has nothing to do with how I'm feeling right now and how I'm going about myself right now.
Yeah, but again, you need to shut the fuck up. I have no mom and no dad, and I work 7 to 5, and I can't smile on my job. And I don't complain like you do.
Well, I mean, the thing is, are you sure you don't complain, or do you just not have anybody to complain to? Because I'm pretty, you know, I feel pretty good that I have the ability to turn on this live stream and talk and, you know, and complain, you know what I mean? I'm glad that I have that privilege, but at the same time, I still feel sad every so often, so why not use that to my advantage?
Sorry, can you repeat that?
No.
To be honest, if you take your life and compare it to an African life,
you keep bringing up like yes, I know my life is good compared to 90% of people in this fucking world. I get that, but there are times where I still feel bad, and you know what I mean? Like, am I not allowed to ever feel bad? Am I supposed to be happy 24 hours a day, every day? Am I not? I have no right to feel sad. Is that out of my human right?
No, not exactly, but you're sad.
So then tell me, if you're saying that it's not out of my human right to feel sad sometimes, then why are you saying that I shouldn't feel sad based on my job?
Well, I'm not saying you can't be sad, but you're crying constantly.
No,
like a little bit.
you're saying that I should never be sad because you're comparing your life to mine. Yeah, I know. Streaming is a great job. Doesn't mean you can never be sad.
No. What I'm saying is you can be sad and get over it and stream. You don't have to cry like a little bitch.
Well, I typically don't. You have no idea, man, how sad I am a lot of the times, and I just kind of, brush it off and deal with it. But there are some days like today that I just feel really fucking bad, and I just can't put on that happy face. You know what I mean?
Yes. And you can just take a day off and stop streaming for that day instead of making.
And that's exactly what I did. I didn't stream today, did I? I instead went on here because I didn't have anybody to fucking talk to. So I'm like, all right, let's talk to, people who are willing to listen.
Yes, but the people you talk to is the people that keep telling you you're doing great and so on, but you aren't doing great. You're doing a shitty job streaming right now. And they keep saying, oh, you're such a nice person, you're doing such a good job streaming and so on, and it doesn't help you at all. So,
were you watching what happened yesterday?
What part? Shitty market? What?
Wait, so you saw what happened yesterday with the at the what's it called, the ride and just in Ibiza?
What do you mean? The taxi or what?
Yeah. So you saw what happened yesterday.
Well, I saw some part of the stream. I had to go to bed because I have a job.
Okay, so I'm obviously doing a pretty good job streaming if you watched the most recent fucking stream.
I would say it's because there aren't any good alternatives to me. I don't like enormous streamers like Tyler One and so on.
That's an oxy fucking moron, and that's something you should probably get the fuck over.
Oh my god, dude, you're such a child.
Okay. Just gonna hang up. Alright. I mean, if you don't think I'm doing a good job streaming, you don't have to watch. Some days are good, some days are bad. Just like any normal job. Not every single stream is going to be absolutely correct. Like, every single stream is going to be absolutely the best in the world, so... I mean, do I have a right to feel like shit sometimes? Or should I always be happy? Because I think that's the main issue. It's that I try to keep my emotions on the inside because I feel like I have no right to be sad. Which makes me, I don't know, I feel like it makes me less of a human being. Because, when you take away that basic, like right that that emotional right, it makes you feel weird, It's like, I can't really explain it. It just makes you feel weird. I'm gonna try and call Andy on Skype here. I don't have any call credit on my phone, so... I'm not miserable, I just feel, a little bit bad. I just want somebody to talk to. A bunch of people to talk to, I suppose. I mean, I'm not really much of a party person, so... I'm in Ibiza, but I don't really want to go party. I'm gonna go party by myself with a bunch of fucking stupid fucks like that. I don't know, that I don't know.
Oh shit. Yo.
What's up?
What's up, dude? How you doing, Paul?
What's up, man? I'm okay.
You okay? All right. As long as you're okay, dude, then I'm pretty sure you'll be okay, man. Because like I don't like seeing you in a bad mood. Just like what happened at the last time when we went to the Teradek office. Like like I don't want to see you in a bad mood like that, man. It's just I don't know, man. Like I don't like seeing you. I don't like seeing you like this, man. Like what the fuck, dude? Like, we all love you, man.
Dude, I fucking love you, man.
Yeah, dude. Like, I'm here for you, dude. Like, just don't be in a bad mood. Like, don't get like too fucking sad. Cause if you get sad, dude, like it's just gonna get worse. I'm sorry.
What
dude.
if you've already gotten to the point where you feel sad?
Well, if you got to the point where you feel sad, then what I will do is do something that will like prevent yourself doing sad, like working out, basically. I mean, I know you said that you don't want to work out, but I say you should. You know why? Because it helps you with your like with your sadness. That's what it does. So that's why I like. I don't.
It just makes me more sad knowing that if I take 2 months off working out, I'm gonna be skinny again.
Well, you should take no days off then. If you want to go back to the gym, then don't take days off.
I want to tell you something, Andy. I want to see if I don't know if you can relate to this a little bit, because I know you probably can a little bit. So I think for the past like 2 years, I have put all of my free time into just checking up on like Twitter and Reddit and things like that.
Oh yeah.
That I think I've forgotten what I actually like to do in my free time, because I just am always looking at this, at these things, and over time you just get like I don't know, you get like either bored or you just like forget like what you actually like doing with nothing to do with streaming, or like I don't know, it's like hard to explain. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I know people have talked about you a lot on Reddit, so I'm sure you look at that stuff constantly.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying people who say good things or bad things. I'm just saying going and looking at something that is solely about yourself makes you, lose a touch of a little bit of the world, I think.
Yeah, because I mean, it kind of like as soon as later on Reddit, like when bad things happen, like it gets to you.
Well, I'm not saying
that.
That's not what I'm saying, dude. I'm saying that when you constantly look at stuff that's about you all day, it's you start to lose touch of everything else, because your whole day is just you looking at things about you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna talk to.
You should talk to Sadie, because me and him were talking, and he wants to give some advices.
I'm gonna talk to Andy, because he seems to be able to relate.
Okay. All right, Paul. Well, have a good night, dude. Don't be fucking sad, dude. Come on, dude. All right.
Okay. Let me see. Because I was waiting for him to add my Skype.
Dude, honestly, you should tell Mexican speak Andy to fuck off. He's just assacking you right now. That's not good at all. You need the honest truth, and he's not giving the honest truth. He just wants views.
And what's the honest truth?
That you need to grow up, and you need to get a schedule, you need to sleep probably, you need to eat probably. And you need to stop drinking energy drinks.
It's hard, man. I don't know. Like, energy drinks give you like
no, it's not
the
hard.
needed energy to, to do what you need to do.
Yeah, but I used to smoke and I quit from one day to another, and it's not hard. You just need to grow up and you need to take responsibility over your life.
Well, I mean, what do you think I should take responsibility of at the moment right now to make myself feel better?
Your life. You keep on sleeping your days away. And you don't think about your future. You just think about right now, the day you're living.
You're right.
Yes, and you need to plan out what do you want in the future. What do you want when you're 30 years old? What do you want when you're 40 years old? And it's not a fat spick. It's not an ugly raccoon. You want a proper life where you sleep properly, you eat properly, you have money in the bank for when you want to go on vacation and so on. If I'm making sense.
You are. I mean, it's hard to see myself at 30 years old though. I think that's like the main thing. Like I don't know. You're right. I should take control of that. But how can I see myself at 30?
I think you need to take a day off and you need to sit down and think, what do you want to do in the rest of your life? Do you want to work at chowder heads, or do you want to make money you can invest further on in life? It may be hard, but life's not always easy. And I think honestly, if you keep going like you do right now, you're gonna end up like a hobo or like a fucking loser like Mexican Andy in 30 years.
How do you say that?
Because you're spending all your money, you don't prioritize making money by streaming, and you talk to shitty people like Andy Milonakis and so on, and you don't prioritize your real friends, you prioritize the leeches like Haley and so on. Yeah, dude, it may be funny, but it's your life. It's not my life.
No, I'm not laughing because it's funny. I'm laughing because it's just like a thing that I do. I don't know. It's not like because it's funny. It's because
it's because you can't take responsibility. You're laughing right now.
No.
It's part of. It's yes, it is, and it's part of life.
I'm listening to what you have to say. I do want to take responsibility. So tell me. I'm laughing because it's just like a thing that I do. It's like a nervous thing.
It's because you don't want to face reality right now. You're laughing, and I have experienced it too, and so has most likely the rest of the chat.
So how do I face reality? How do I how do I do that?
Well,
and I'm not saying this in like some kind of condescending way. I'm just like actually want your advice.
So you want to face reality? I think honestly, how can I explain it? You need to figure out first what you want in life. Do you want a family? Do you want a good job in the future? Or what do you want? That's the first part. And after you find out what you want in life, you can start planning how you're going to get to that goal further on in life.
It's hard to, I think about that, and it's hard to imagine myself in like 5 or 10 years, man, because streaming is such like I don't know, it's like a weird fucking thing. You just don't know where you're gonna be in 5 or 10 years.
Yeah,
so I can't when I was in school and going to college and I had like part-time job, it was easier for me to be like, all right, by 30, this is what I want, this is what I think I'm gonna be at, and I had those, I was working towards that. But when you stream, it's like you're not really sure what's gonna happen in like 5 years. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, Rome wasn't built in one day, and you can't kick out all Mexicans in one day. You need to start kicking them off one by one, and then build a wall to keep them out, if I'm making sense. It might be a childish example for me, but what I'm saying is you need to plan out your life one thing at a time. You can't just do it all at once, if I'm making sense.
So what do you think? I mean, I what you're saying is actually really good advice. Like, I don't want to, hear a bunch of like people,
Yeah, I mean, if
like bullshit.
Mexican is saying, "Oh, you're such a good guy," that's not helping you at all. I may be a rude person, but at least I'm being honest, right?
Well, it seems like you can relate a little bit in like a weird kind of way. Because
Yeah, I can because I've been in your situation. Of course, I'm not a streamer and I don't make 20K a month, but I didn't have a mom, so I didn't learn how to be an adult. I had to learn it myself, and I had to plan out what I want in my life and how I can reach that goal.
So what do you think? Okay, so for my next, I don't know, like goal in life, what can you recommend to me? By like, let's say 25.
Well, I don't know what you want in life. Perhaps.
I don't know either at this moment, I mean, I
Yeah,
suppose
but that's up to you to decide. It's not up to Reddit and chat to decide what you want in life. It's your life. It's not our life. And I'm not saying you have to decide by tomorrow what you want in life. It can take a day, it can take a month, it can take a year to find out. It can take your whole life to find out what you want in life. So it's not something you do from one day to another. It's something that you need to think about properly.
You're right. I think I think over a long period of time, you actually have a really good point. I've forgotten how to think about, I don't know, like things such as like that, because I spend a lot of time just looking at things that are just about myself that are happening now, like things on Reddit, things on Twitter. This is stuff that's happening right now, and I spend all my time looking at this
Yeah,
stuff.
I mean, honestly,
So I can't think about the future. And also, I also think, I forgot what I was gonna just say. I don't know, being around a bunch of like people that just kind of say what I want to hear, that kind of skews everything as well.
Honestly, I think what makes you sad is you have no end goal. You just wake up, do whatever, stream, make some money, and don't know what to do with your life. And you have no goal. You just wake up and don't know what to do. And I think that's what makes you sad. I don't think it's having to stream or so on. I think it's not knowing what to do with your life.
You're right. That's exactly it.
And I think you need to stop listening to Reddit, because whenever you do a real talk, they keep saying how, oh, you're such a great guy and just keep on going and so on. And you have the negative side saying you need to shut the fuck up and start streaming and so on. What I think you need to do is, of course, not ignore Reddit as your fan base, but you need to listen to yourself a bit more and consider what you want in life.
And how can I figure out what I want in life? Because at the moment, I'm pretty clueless with what I actually want. I mean, it's. I mean, what do you think? If you were in a position where you didn't know what you'd want, how would you find it?
Well, I can explain how I found out what I want to do in my life, and it was I just finished high school, I believe. I'm not sure. It's not exactly called high school where I'm from, but somewhat like high school. And I took a 1-year break because I didn't know what I want to do in my life. I didn't know what I want to be educated as and what I want further on in regards to family and so on. And I just went around Europe and I just compared myself to other people and other cultures and found out, what I want. It's hard to explain, but it's not something you think about. It just comes. But yeah, you can also do a BuzzFeed test and find out what you want.
I mean, I think what I was thinking about doing was going to college and just working towards some kind of degree. I was working towards finishing my business degree, my bachelor, because I already started. I have like a few credits in my bachelor, so if I that's like a short-term goal. It's like 3 years away. Like, I don't know. You think that?
I mean, honestly, and that depends, because in 5 years maybe streaming is over and you don't have any income. So building a base for your future might be a good idea. But
Well,
of course, you need
I
to know what you want to be
I don't-
educated at.
I mean, I make sure that I have a base for my future. I put, fair amount of money aside.
Yes.
That I don't spend, and I always make sure that I make money through my streams, even if I like have to buy a new fucking phone or something.
Honestly, can I just say, fuck Discord right now, because they're laughing at you saying you want to go to college, but at the same time they're doing their education. I think you need to decide what you want in life, and if it's college and an education, I think you should go for it. And if that means you have to stream less because you're doing an education, then so be it. It's your life, it's not... The live stream is not your life.
I mean, I think that's my problem. I think the live stream is my life, like at the moment. So, but the thing is, I can't not make it my life at the moment, because you have to.
Yes, you can.
You have to put a lot of your soul into streaming. Even if you don't stream 8 hours a day every day, you still have to.
Yeah, but
even off stream, you're still
barely
looking at
stream
things
1 hour
about
a
the
day.
stream. What?
You barely stream 1 hour a day, so you can't really say the live stream is your life.
Well, I'm saying even when you're not streaming, you're still looking at things that are related to the stream. You know what I mean? So sure, I'm not actually streaming at that point in time, but I'm looking at things related to the stream. So my entire, everything, my entire day is just about the stream. You know what I mean? Just constantly.
Yeah, but perhaps that's your fault, because no one's forcing you to sit on Reddit all day. It's just what you want right now. And that's why I say you need to plan ahead, and I can guarantee you what you want ahead in life is not sit on Reddit all day. And perhaps you don't want a wife, perhaps, I'm not saying you're gay, but perhaps you are gay. And you can find a great man in a few years and so on. And that's up to you, you need to find out what you want in life, and Reddit's not the answer.
You're right, dude. You're right. I don't know. I'm gonna, when I get back, when I'm done traveling, I'm gonna spend a week of, when I'm not streaming, just forgetting about it. Instead of, looking at Twitter.
Taking a break from the stream and so on, or what?
Well, no, I mean, I'll stream, but when I get off stream, just forget about it. You know what I mean? Instead of like still worrying about it and looking at Twitter or Reddit or anything, just forgetting about it and just doing my own thing.
And I think if you're gonna do that, you should try sleeping properly and eating properly for that week too. I think you should try a week of having a proper life, not living and breathing for the stream, and see if it's something for you. And perhaps you don't like it and you want to keep on sleeping 15 hours a day and streaming and so on, but that's your choice. I'm just saying you need to try and have a proper life and see if it's something you want in the future.
That's a good idea. Okay. I'm going to... It's going to be hard, though, because I know it sounds like fucking weird, but think if you were... What's your name?
I'm not sure I want to say it on the live stream. You can just call me Ahmed.
Okay, Ahmed. If you were in my position and, there was always people talking about you, you would be very interested in reading what they have to say. Right?
I'm not sure. I would say I'm quite, what do you call it, introvert. So I don't really like all the attention on me. So, but I think I would see streaming as a business instead of a hobby. And I wouldn't focus so much on Reddit and so on. I would, of course, stay active in the community, but I wouldn't see it as my family and so on. I would just see it as an income. And I think that's also your problem. You take it way too personal when it comes to streaming, and you don't see it as a business and a job.
No, I think of streaming as a more personal thing.
And that's why you take offense to people saying it's a shitty stream and so on.
I mean, obviously I don't want to hear that, but I don't necessarily take offense because it's the same people that are just always in the stream that are saying that. Like, the people that are in fucking George Allen chat that's saying that the stream is shit. Like, you're in fucking George Allen chat. This isn't even my...
Yeah, of course.
My fucking channel. But, so it's not really that. It's just more like... If... I don't know. I just think it's, like, super personal. Like, just the stream. So if something goes wrong, it affects me. Or something.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Of course, if I fuck up at my job too, I'm gonna be sad. But again, it's a job. When I get home, I don't think about my job. I split it up. So at my job, I think about my job, and at home, I don't think about my job. I think about my life and so on. And I think you need to split it up too. You need to think about streaming when you are streaming and when you are planning, of course. And you need to stop thinking about the stream when you're off stream. Unless you're planning. But of course you hired Jacob, so you don't need to worry about planning too much. Also, I'm not German, guys.
Well, I'm going to take your advice. It's going to be hard because I don't want to feel like this disconnect between me and the community by like not reading Reddit and things like that. But I think it would be healthy for me to just, for a week, just when I'm not streaming, just forget about it. Just
yeah, of course. Yeah, I think it would be healthy for you to try it.
Because at the moment...
But also, can I give you an unrelated advice?
Uh-huh.
I think when it comes to friends, you need to think about who's gonna talk to you in 5 years when you stop streaming. And I don't think people like Andy Milonakis and Mexican Andy will talk to you when you stop streaming. But I think people like Kyle and Volasat would. And also, I'm not Danish.
Although, you have to agree, if you turn something that is a passion into too much like business, it's gonna ruin...
Yeah, it's gonna
ruin the spark.
I think if you look at Summit, for example, some people find him entertaining, but I don't at all. I think his stream is way too much business. And I think that's the funny thing about live streaming. You need to find something in the middle between business and personal. You can't be too personal and you can't be too much business. If I'm making sense.
So what do you think, what do you think a good median is?
Well, I think you need to be personal while you're streaming, and you need to be business when you're off stream.
Well, if I do that, it's exactly where I'm at right now. You know what I mean?
No, it's not. You're personal when you're on stream, and you're personal when you're off stream.
Well, how do you not?
And that's why you're crying right now.
How do you not be personal when you're off stream, man?
Off stream, you turn off your phone, you turn off Reddit, you turn off Discord, and you focus on your life and your friends, not on the stream and the chat.
Right, but if eventually you're gonna lose touch of your stream if you do that. Like, for example, if I do stuff that I'm not sure people know or like, or you know what I mean, if I do stuff that people aren't sure about, then I'm gonna lose touch of the stream. Like,
well, no,
what
because
example
first
can I give? Like, I'm trying to give like an example. Like, I don't know if I'm like some fucking like, I don't know. I feel like if I lose touch, then I just won't know what people want. You know what I mean?
Lose touch of what? The community or what?
Lose touch of, yeah, pretty much. Like I'm not, like, there's no community.
How can you lose touch? If you do a Reddit recap at the start of the stream, you're active on the community side. It's not like you have to give up Reddit and so on totally, but I'm just saying you need to turn it off when you go off stream and focus on your life instead of what's going on Reddit right now. I'm just saying do a Reddit recap at the start of the stream, and perhaps I'm not saying you can't look 5 minutes on Reddit off stream, but just don't sit on Reddit all day and don't care about what people say on Reddit.
Okay. Well, I thank you very much, Ahmed, for your advice. It's really refreshing hearing, you know, some shit like that.
Yes, and I'm just gonna say, if you get a call right now about a person saying, "Oh, you're doing so great," you need to hang up right now because it's not gonna help you in the long end. And I'm also gonna say to the chat right now, no, you don't need a doctor and you don't have autism. I just think you need to prioritize better in life. And I think you're honestly,
you're right, man.
I think you're a great guy, and that's what's making you sad right now, because you let people down. And you, yeah, may sound like an advice fact right now, but you are a great guy, but you're not being the best guy you can be right now.
Yeah, I agree with you, man. I mean,
Also, before you hang up, no, I'm not Danish, I'm Polish, to the chat wondering.
okay. Yeah, it's refreshing hearing something like that, because for a long time, people just kind of, you know, tell you what you want to hear, and it skews
Yeah,
you.
of course. And I'd say it's not, of course it's your friends, but I say the best friends is the honest friend. The good friend is the dishonest friend saying what you want to hear.
Right.
If that's, and no, I'm not a sweater, guys.
All right. Well, it's been great talking to you, dude.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, can you add me on Skype for the next time you do real talk so I can call you again?
Yes.
Okay. Have a great day, man. I'm going back to bed.
All right. Sick. See you later, man. Okay. Yo.
Yo, what's up? Can you hear me?
Yeah, what's up, man? That guy was he said some really interesting stuff.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Even though he dissed me and dragged me, he definitely said some good points. Because I'm not gonna just be like salty and be like, "Oh, fuck that guy. He said I'm not gonna be a real friend." He said some real shit. But my main thing is, I think as far as like all the long-term shit, I really don't think the long-term shit and like plans for your future is what's bothering you as much. I think it's more about current stuff, because like we all kind of ponder and think like, oh, what are we gonna do in the future? But that's not the stuff that eats us inside every day. It's like the pressure on a daily fucking basis of like, you know, you streaming, and instead of having like a normal life where you have like a bunch of good friends to be there for you, to like call you out on your bullshit, or to be there for you like for support, you just have like thousands and thousands and thousands of people that are just shitting on you every day, and you have the pressure of that because you hold what they say as like something super important, and your fan base is important, but you can't let them completely like eat you alive with every fucking comment. And I know you don't let everything you know, get to you, but I just think that it's I think a lot of it is how unnatural it is to live a life where you're like on camera all the time streaming, and I think that's like the main thing that's like fucking you up, because you don't have a normal support system of like friends that love you and that are there for you, to not just tell you like how great you are and to like leech off you. And I know it's gonna sound ripe coming from me because everybody thinks I'm a fucking leech. They're fucking 100% wrong, by the way.
I'm gonna say, everybody, off stream, Andy has been like really like personal with me. I know a lot of people do think you're a leech, but I don't think you are. I mean, you've been pretty like personal with me, so like.
Well, yeah, I mean, we've had real chats and shit, you know, and also, I mean, not to mention, I try to like go out of my way when we are actually streaming together to like, you know, not even think about hitting you up when I'm in Hollywood just because you had your own thing going on. Here's the difference. Did I benefit from streaming with you? 100%. I think the difference is a lot of people can't see they don't see the difference between someone benefiting from working with you to being an actual leech. Anyway, this is not about me. This is about you. I think you need to have two lives. I think you need to have your life as a streamer, and then you need to have a big sense of normalcy. Like, you need to have a good support. Can you still hear me or no?
Yeah, I fucking
okay.
I muted it by accident.
Okay. You need to have like a support system of like friends that are like loving, like real fucking human beings that are not going to be yes men and not suck your dick at every move. You know, I get that you have stream snipers and you include them into like your life, but that's not always the best way to make friends when you're meeting people under the guise of like, hey, I'm gonna stream snipe Ice. Now I'm his best friend, and I really care about him, and I care about what he's doing. I think it would be really healthy for you to meet a lot of people off stream, to meet a lot of people who might not even know that you're a fucking streamer, and to set up relationships that kind of give you like somewhat of a normal life and somewhat of normal relationships with people, because you're living in this fucked up Twilight Zone world where your whole life is revolving around the stream, the pressure that comes with it, and these fake relationships that just, you know, go into your brain, and like it just doesn't feel natural because it's not. So can you stream full time and still have a normal life? Not exactly, but you could have somewhat of a normal life if you can differentiate real friends from fake friends, real life from fake life, and just like have time to yourself. Like, you have to be more of a puppeteer. Right now you're the puppet. If you're the puppeteer, you're puppeting Paul Danino, right? You're fucking George Allen puppeting Paul Danino. Paul Danino is your character. He's your puppet. Let that puppet go do the live streams, do the crazy shit, do the crazy interactions. And George Allen, a.k.a. Mr. Paul Danino, get some real friends, some regular friends, have some, you know, normal interactions with normal people, and grow these relationships and value these relationships. Don't look at them as content. Don't look at them as anything else other than people that you can love and respect. And when you have that real sense of like a community of people that you love and that they love you, that makes you strong, and that makes you just look at the world in a different way, where when you stream you could be like, okay, cool, now I'm doing my pony show. When it's over, I'm Paul Danino again, and I fucking love who I am, and I love the people around me.
Right. I definitely think the line has been completely blurred, and there is no, you know what I mean, like,
there's no difference.
There's, you know what I mean, it's all the same. So, and I don't know what you said about like using people, or like, you know, people as like content or something. I'm just really bad with people, man. I'm just a bad people person.
Well, you're not. Well, yeah, you handle things in the wrong way. Like, you don't handle things the right way. But that doesn't mean you're not like a loving, caring person. You just don't have a good way of showing it. And so like it would be harder work if you were just a piece of shit and didn't have a good heart. That would be much harder work than just becoming better at like being able to like show your emotions and being a good friend and being caring and being sympathetic and empathetic. But right now you're like a fucking, you know, you're like a overheating machine that's just on all the time. And you need to be able to turn that off. And when you could turn that off, you could kind of divide it and be like, cool, well, look, this is who I am. I'm growing as an actual person, and then this is who I am as a streamer. And when you get that separate life, I think you're gonna feel freedom, because right now, you're kind of living in like a puppet world. You might be making a lot of money, you might be successful, but you're living in this puppeted world where you have to always be on, and you always have to be completely catering to all the audience's needs and wants. And if they shit on you because you're late, if they shit on you because you're not streaming, you know, that's all you have right now. So that's your life. So of course you're going to take it personally. Of course you're going to take it to heart. But if you have this other life as Paul Danino, as yourself, you're gonna hold less weight to all the negativity about your stream, because that's just gonna be your job, and it's not gonna be your whole life.
Right. I mean, I don't know. I feel like making streaming like a job is like the wrong thing to
Well,
do.
I might have worded it wrong. It doesn't mean you can't put your heart into it. It doesn't mean you can't make it great. Look, you're the best fucking live streamer. I'm not a yes man. I'll tell you to your face like what you do wrong, but you are a fucking great streamer, and you put your heart into it, and you care so much, and that's why you get hurt so much by it. If you didn't care that much and you just like took a check and were out, then then you'd be treating it like a business. But you do put your heart into it. I'm not telling you to not put your heart into it, but you need to have a semi-regular life outside of it. So then when people keep throwing fucking rocks at you and telling you you're a shit streamer and telling you that you're late and, you know, where's that try-hard car rap? You know what I mean? Like, fucking, that shit's not going to affect you as much, because you're going to be like, oh, cool, well, this is me, this is my life, and this is what I do on stream. And if you can have that divide, you can have like a semblance of freedom. It's just like when people work normal jobs, like office job, 8 hours, a day or whatever. When they come home and they go out to a bar with their friends, or they go home to their girlfriend or boyfriend, they're not really thinking about work as much, because that's their free time, and that's what makes them like a free person. Even though it sucks how much we are, governed by having to make money and make a living, and the world is completely fucked. Obviously, we're more fortunate than a lot of people.
Well, that's another thing. How do you? I don't know. How do you feel about the whole? Obviously, I feel like I have no right to complain. I don't know. That's like another. That's just like a weird. It makes you feel weird, doesn't it? Because you know, streaming is a good job.
No, that's bullshit. You do have a right to complain, because we're all human and we're all going through something else. There are billionaires that commit suicide. It doesn't mean you're a happy person just because you have money. You have no right to complain about how much money you make. That's what you have no right to complain about. Do you have a right to complain about not being happy? Absolutely, because fucking obviously money fucks people up more than it helps them in most cases mentally. Look at all the motherfuckers with money in the world. They're the most screwed up of all of them, because they have fucking not just more money, more problems, but when you have when you don't have the need to just kind of live a kind of a normal mundane life where you pay your rent, you wake up, and you don't have where all your pressure is money, and all the pressure you have on a daily basis is I need to go make this money to pay my rent. It's sometimes that seems a lot more simplistic than the problems that could come with having enough money to live. But what do I do with myself? And what pressures do I have? So don't feel guilty for not being happy, or oh, I have no right to complain. If money was the only fucking factor in someone's happiness, then yeah, you have no right to complain. But that's not how the human brain works. We're way more complex than that.
What do you think about when people? So all right, how do I explain this? When people talk about you, do you So me personally, it's hard to, if I know something's going on and it's about me, I'm like interested. I'm like I want to go and see it. And like Reddit, for example, I want to read everything. Like it's just like an obsession because it's like about you, and you want to make, you know, you just want to see what's going on. Like, do you ever feel like do you ever just get too drawn into that type of stuff, or?
Yeah, I absolutely get drawn. Here's what you have to say. Here's what you have to do, because I am drawn into that, and I'm guilty of the same thing as you. You have to read what people are writing if you want. If you're gonna let yourself get sucked in, you have to read what people are writing and say, look, is this person trying to help me? Is this person trying to be hateful? Or is this person just trying to say a true statement? And you could learn from something. Just because it's negative doesn't mean you can't learn from it. Someone might say something really negative of how you handled the situation, and they might be absolutely right, and maybe you have to learn from it. Maybe you have to look at that and be like, wow, you know what? They called me out for my bullshit, and I was wrong in that situation. I treated that person like shit, and I was wrong. You know, try to change it and move on. But you just have to weed out the stuff that's just pure hate from just like, you know, people that are just being complete shitters. And, you know, as much as I think a lot of your Reddit is cancer, I've seen them call you out on stuff that I agreed with. And I'm like, oh, shit, you know what? Yeah, he deserves to see this, because when he reads this, maybe it will click in his brain that, oh, maybe I should have handled this differently. So, yeah, you should feel bad sometimes, because sometimes you might fuck up. And maybe you need to take that advice and move on and, like, hopefully change whatever you did wrong. And sometimes when you read it, just try to read between the lines and be like, look, is this person just being hateful and just trying to hurt me? Then let that shit...
It's hard to see, like, who's, you know, trolling and who's actually trying to be helpful. Like, sometimes, like, people, like, it's hard to tell sometimes.
Well, listen... It's not really that hard. You just have to say, look, are they calling me out and giving me advice? Are they calling me out for something that I did wrong? Or are they just saying some mean shit? Just feel it out, man. Is there substance in what you're reading? Or is it just bullshit? And I think if you really think about what you read, because I read shit about myself all the time, and I'm like, man, this person's just being hateful. Okay, I get it. I'm fat. I get it. I sit down. And sometimes they're like, you know what, Andy did this and he acted like an asshole because he did that. And I'm like, you know what, I was an asshole for doing that. They're right. Maybe I should take this as a hint that I need to change this about myself. Or maybe, you know, look at that situation a little bit differently.
I think everything you said is good. Like I don't know, like you and the other guy, fucking awkward.
Oh, the racist.
Yeah, I mean, well, whatever, right?
No, like I said, just because he thinks that I'm not going to be a real friend to you, number one, he's 100% wrong. Quit streaming tomorrow. See how many times I call you. Like, I'll be your friend throughout that shit. I don't give a fuck. You're on YouTube. I can't leech off you anymore. Just kidding, lol.
Well, I know you personally, so I mean, he's had a lot of good advice, but you know, I know you personally, so I know what you are to me as a person, and I don't think you're a leech at all. And
yeah.
I know it. So.
Here's the thing. He said some good stuff. I just think the one thing that is a little bit different about my advice is I think most of your problems are something that you can work on that have to do with right now in your life. Not, oh yeah, you got to make a nest egg and plan for your future and what are you going to be in 10 years? Fuck all that shit. That's not what's affecting you. It's the everyday life that you're living right now that's affecting you the most.
So you agree with what the Ahmed guy said with when I'm off stream, just forget it until the next time I stream again.
But listen, it's not just a one-liner. Like, okay, I'm not streaming. I'm not going to think about it. This is a major thing you have to work on. You have to work on changing your whole fucking life. This is not just like, okay, let me not look at Reddit when I'm done streaming. Oh, maybe I'll be happier. You have to really work on, gaining some really valuable like friendships with people that will love you and support you. You have to make sure that the people that you let in your life are not just all just 100% using you. If you want to include people to your stream because you think it's funny, that's cool. But are you going to let them into your life? Make sure you second guess the people that you're letting into your life, and work on creating valuable friendships that matter, because those are the most important things to have, is people, other human beings that love you and care about you, that could be there for you. All the other shit is nothing. So it's not just about, oh yeah, when I turn off the stream, don't look at Reddit. No, work on changing your life for the better, creating, trying to get some valuable friends in your life.
I'm not very good at like people skills, like I said. So I don't know. It's gonna take me a while to. I mean, I'm 22 years old. I'm still not good at it. It's gonna take a while to get, to find really genuine relationships. And with streaming, I think it's even harder. But that's why I said, I don't know. I think I should go to college and just like don't tell anybody about the stream. Just try to find people on my own. You know what I mean?
I don't know if you're ready to live a normie life. Just because this life is hard, you shouldn't give up. And
I'm not saying quit streaming. I'm just saying go to college, but just don't tell anybody about the stream.
Go to college and don't tell anyone about the stream. Well, they're gonna know.
I mean, only if I let them know. I mean, if they, they don't have to know. If I bring them over or whatever, I just don't have to tell them that I stream.
College kids are gonna know you stream. But listen, just because someone knows you're a streamer doesn't mean they can't be a good friend. It's just like most of the people you hang out with just know you only for the stream, or they stream sniped you, or they want something from you. But I don't know. Yeah, if you think college is time well spent, then go to fucking college. But I look at you as an entertainer, and I think you should try to work on developing other aspects of that. YouTube shit, like actually like produced short films, maybe some acting, like fucking, I don't know. College seems like the really like normie way to go. I think it works for a lot of people. For you, I feel like it would be more valuable to like just develop yourself as an entertainer.
I feel like that would just bring me down the same type of path, like with getting sucked into myself and like losing sense of like the rest of the world.
I don't think so. I think you need to really isolate what's important to you. If you can really kind of figure out what's really important to you, and you can kind of wake up every day and put that in your mind as like what you give value to, because all this is you putting too much importance on shit that lets you down. That's what it is. I mean, you have a choice. I mean, you have natural emotions that like things are gonna affect you, right? But at the end of the day, you do have a choice of like deciding to like not let shit affect you. Like we have such stock emotions to certain things, right? Like for instance, this might be a little long-winded, but if someone gets fired from their job, they're angry, they're depressed, they go home, a girlfriend breaks up with you, you're fucking heartbroken, you're jealous of who she's going out with. We have all these standard ways of dealing with things, but when you can become self-aware, you can realize like I don't have to give in to these emotions and just let them like ride every time. I can kind of like make a choice to deal with things in different ways. So if you learn how to deal with your stream in different ways, if you learn how to deal with the negative energy that people put towards you in different ways, you can have the strength to stream and not let it fucking completely put you in this depressive mode. You can be above it. You just have to like learn how to rise above it and hold value to things that are actually worth it.
Okay. Fuck, dude. It's. I get it.
Yeah, it's just not. You know what? It's not easy. It's hard to be like on a phone call and be like, okay, I get it. All right, starting tomorrow, boom. You know what I mean? Like,
it's not like an overnight thing. Like, there's no way I can change
Yeah.
myself overnight. You know what I mean?
yeah, of course. And also like, a real thing that I'll say too is when you listen to people give you advice, we're just saying words to you, and what they mean to us is something completely different of like how they're, of what they mean to you. So like, I might say something about like a valuable friendship or just like, not letting things affect you, but the way that I deal with things and the way things affect me is going to be completely different than the way that you kind of perceive it and the way that things affect you. So yeah, it's like a long-term thing.
How do you I don't know. What do you say to people when if they like say that? Actually, I mean, I don't know. Like, all right, so you surely the past like years, you've had a hard time relating to people. How do you how do you deal with that if there's nobody to relate to for so long?
If there's no one to relate to for so long, I mean, it's not easy. Like, look, I have a hard time relating to people. That doesn't mean I don't have good friends. It's definitely easier to make friends with people that you can relate to because they kind of understand you, and it's kind of an easier back and forth. They're better support for you. It's kind of feels like almost like a more valuable friendship than just like hanging out with someone where you're just drinking a beer and it's just like shooting the shit. When you relate to someone, you kind of almost share the pain and share the pleasure a little bit because you kind of feel like you're in the same boat. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's not easy. It's hard not being able to relate to people, and like I don't know how many friends you feel that you have that you can relate to, but I definitely would advise.
I have some good friends, but I don't feel like anybody can really relate though. Like Kyle's a good friend of mine, so's my roommate, but they're not streamers. I don't really think they can relate too well.
Yeah.
But I mean, you can relate, and the things that you're saying is it's a good perspective. I mean, your way you have like way more experience than I do, so you've been around a lot longer, so you know how to deal with this stuff, and I'm just like learning how to deal with some stuff.
Well, here's the thing. I kind of had not a normal life, but I kind of had all my ducks in a row before I started streaming. I had a bunch of good friends. I've dabbled in the entertainment industry for fucking over a decade. And to me, even though I do read what people say on Reddit, and I do read shit, when I'm not streaming, I'm not constantly thinking about it, and I could kind of like go out with my friends and kind of have a normal time and not let it super affect me. But I think because you're so successful and because you feel like you have the weight of the world on you, like the pressure to keep it up and keep it going, and everybody either rooting you on or hating you, sometimes I think you have to learn how to take that with a grain of salt and let that part be the different part of you, the divided part of you, where when you go off stream, like the racist guy said, kind of have another side to yourself where you really, really focus on not thinking about it.
Okay. I mean, dude, I honestly, when I get back to LA, dude, let's just hang out, just kick it, grab a drink.
Yeah,
or
cool.
Because I honestly, I think another big issue is traveling alone makes me get like double wrapped up into the stream than it normally would, because I don't have.
Because that's all you have there.
Yeah, I don't have anybody with me, so.
Yeah.
So when I get back, I just kind of, I don't know. Let's just like hang out, like no stream, nothing. Just off stream. Just I want to try and find some things to do off stream, and I need help with that because at the moment I have no idea what I like to do. I've completely forgotten what I find fun, so I need help with that.
Yeah, for sure. All right, man. Well, yeah, have a good rest of your trip. Just try to. The last thing I said it before, but just before you let everything affect you and get you down, just try to not hold too much weight into things that don't matter at the end of the day. There's certain things that if you work at it, you could either let it eat you alive, or you could be like, who the fuck cares what that person said? Who the fuck cares? Who are they in my life? Yes, I care about my audience. Yes, I want to make good streams. But if you're just going to sit there and just shit on me, you don't really matter to me. And make sure you kind of like be able to brush that shit off, because I think that will keep you from, getting to a super depressed state.
Okay. All right.
But
dude, I appreciate everything you've said to me, because you didn't have to come and like fucking talk to me. So
no,
I appreciate it.
It's all good. People were tweeting at me that you need to talk, so it's all good, man. Have a good rest of your trip and keep your head up, motherfucker.
All right, dude. See ya.
All right, later.
Yo, Paul.
Yo, what's up, dude? Yo. What it do, man?
Nothing, dude. I'm feeling like shit right now, but a lot of people were coming to me and saying that you need someone to talk to. So I've been listening for like the last 40 minutes, and there was a lot of stuff that I agree on. Like Andy Milanakis right now just brought up a lot of good points that I agree with, and Ahmed as well. And I'm gonna be real with you. I'm sick as fuck. I'm like pissing out of my ass right now, and I might even throw up like any moment. And I'm on like 6 hours of sleep over the past 40 hours, but I'll try and do my best to keep my thoughts in order and give you as best advice as I can. First things first. I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything either. A lot of what Andy and what Ahmed were telling you, I've been trying to get it through your head for kind of a long time now. And would you agree with that? A lot of what they both were telling you, I've tried and have been tell you for a few months now about Reddit and about, being a better person and doing what you need to do personally to make sure you're happy. So then when you go work, that your work won't affect you in a negative way with the stress or the anxiety.
You have, you've said, it's just, I know, it's just hard to,
I know.
It's hard to do sometimes.
And like, I'm not really in any position to tell you how to live your life or to tell you what's good and what's bad, because, even though we've only known each other personally for like 5 months now, I consider you a good friend, and you're someone that I care about because you actually helped me through a tough time in my life. And I've told you this a bunch of times. Like, the reason I first came to meet you is because I was super depressed. I'm still super depressed. This is something I've been dealing with for a long time, for years. I've been depressed for years. And other people who have never been depressed will never know what it's like to be depressed, and they'll never know what it's like to be in that mindset. So I can empathize with you. A lot of people in your community can empathize with you. And then there's some people who are just straight up toxic. But anyways, you helped me through a tough time in my life. I'll be there for the tough times in your life. I came to meet you because I wanted to thank you for helping me out, making me smile when I was in a shitty mood. And you do that for a lot of people. And it's important that you know that. And then I offered you a friendship and you took it. But anyways, I've been trying to give you my advice for a few months now, and there's some stuff that you did retain out of it, but most of it did go in one ear and out the other. But I do see that you're trying, and I know it's not easy given everything considered. But
well, I'm gonna try and do. I'm gonna try and do what Ahmed said.
You need to, Paul.
I'm gonna just
from the 5 months that I've known you, not much has changed in terms of how your mindset is. You need to try something new and something that you might not consider something that you would think would be a good idea. You need to try something new because the current formula you're working with is not working. You need to try something new. Whatever Ahmed said about.
What do you mean?
The things that I tell you, try and be a more positive person in a positive mindset, aka when you finish your stream and it might not have been a good stream and people on Reddit are complaining, it might not be constructive criticism, it might just be straight up toxicity. You need to take your mind out of that and not read it. Like, yes, it's important to know what people are saying and what people think because it's your business and you need to, keep the business afloat. But if you're just going to keep yourself in a negative mindset all the time, and most of the time people on Reddit are going to say things that are going to keep you in a negative mindset, you're not going to grow as a person and it's just going to bring you down. So when you have a lot of good people in your life, I'm not saying me, there's a lot of good people in your life that try and help you.
I mean, you're a
you
good
need to
person.
try.
I think you're a good
Thank
person.
you. But there's a lot of people that want to help you and do good for you, but you need to let them help you. You need to put yourself in a position where the people who you do consider good and will give you good advice, you need to let them help you. You need to. You're kind of in a position right now where. How do I put this in the right words? You kinda. It's not that you don't want to help yourself. You're just not putting yourself in a position to succeed. And when I say succeed, I mean be in a positive mindset and just be a happier and healthier person. Like,
I agree with you. I mean, there's a lot of times where I kind of just sit in my room, just by myself, just, lost in.
Right. Listen, I do that all the fucking time, even to this day. It's good to have alone time, but there's times for it. But the term I want to use is you can't. It's maybe not the right choice of words, but you can't help someone who can't help themselves. That might not be the right term or choice of words, but you need to let the people who can help you the most help you, and you need to listen to them and try it, because the current formula that you have going on, is you feel like your depression is getting any better?
No. I mean,
No?
I don't like to say that I'm depressed, because it's like not like there are days where I feel good, so that's not depression.
I mean, listen, you can relate, and anyone else with depression can relate. There's gonna be days where it's like feels like it's the fucking worst thing ever, and you don't want to do anything, and you don't want to get out of bed, and you don't want to talk to anybody, and you don't want to do anything. And then there's gonna be like other days where you feel fucking great, and you feel like you can conquer the world. But Paul, you're from someone who deals with depression a lot, I can see you're depressed, and it's not something to be ashamed about. I wish more people understood what it's like to be depressed, because then they would be more.
How can you see it?
Well, just like even today, I mean, you said you woke up and you just felt like you didn't want to, you felt like you didn't want to do anything. You felt you're in a bad mood. You didn't want to, you don't want to deal with anything. Does that happen often to you?
Yeah.
Is that an often occurrence in your life?
Pretty much.
Then that's, you know, that's kind of, you know, it's depression, bro. You might not know what it is that's depressing you, but like Ahmed said, if you just, at least just for one day, set an alarm. When it goes off, wake up, get in the shower, clean yourself, eat a normal breakfast, no energy drink bullshit. Do what you need to do in the morning, and then leave your place, your apartment, and just no stream. Just be a normal person one day, no stream, wake up, do what you need to do, eat, drink, interact with people. I told you a million times, if you ever want to go hang out with people that don't know anything about streaming, I'll take you around those people just so you can socialize a little bit, and we can go do things like normal people. But
when I get
one
back,
point that you brought, what's up?
When I get back, let's do that. I want
to, you gotta realize that yes, there will be great moments that will be had that would be perfect for the stream, and that just because it's not being streamed, you're missing out on content. Please don't have that mindset. Please don't have that mindset. You gotta separate business and pleasure. If you're gonna go hang out with friends and interact with people and go do things with other people, don't get in the mindset where, oh my god, this is so much fun, I wish I could stream it, this is good content.
That's gonna be a hard thing to get out
I know, but you need to separate business and pleasure, because whenever you're not streaming, people might not realize every second that you're not streaming, you're either preparing, reading, thinking, or just revolving your mind about it, and that's not like, it's not healthy. You just can't. You can't put all your emotion and thought into one thing. You're gonna burn yourself out. You're gonna put yourself in a depression, and it's just not gonna work out. Like, it's important to know what people are saying and what people want because it's your business. But then again, a lot of it is just straight up toxicity and counterproductive, and it's gonna ruin your mindset and it's gonna bring you down as a person.
You're right, man.
And I've been telling you for months. I say, Paul, how do you go on Reddit and read all this like bullshit that people criticize? Maybe it's justified, but how do you just sit and read every thread, every comment? Most of it is negative. It's gonna affect you.
Yeah, I guess I try to pretend like it doesn't, but I mean, it does sometimes.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, even when I'm on stream sometimes, like, I will go and do the same thing. And if there's like negative stuff, it'll put me like in a negative mood, and like I'll be upset. And so like that combined with like all the shit that goes on in my personal life, I decided, you know, I go on the internet to have fun and like get my mind off things and enjoy myself, because that's what the internet is for. So if I'm going on the internet and it's making me feel worse and it's just making me feel negative, then I need to take the steps to make sure that's not happening. So if reading shit on Reddit and it's like counterproductive and it's not constructive criticism, like, you shouldn't be reading that 24/7. Like, sorry if my thoughts are really jumbled right now. Like, I'm working on no sleep and I'm literally pissing out of my ass.
No, you're good, man. Don't worry. I appreciate the talk, man. I mean, I don't know. It shows you care if you're pissing out of your ass and you still want to come and talk.
Yeah. I mean, listen, you told me a lot of things that you probably don't tell a lot of people. I've told you a lot of things that I don't tell a lot of people.
I mean, yeah.
But that's, you know, conversations for off stream. But just when people,
it's gonna be I mean, the comments, the bad stuff doesn't really get to me all the time, but
can I bring something up real quick? You made a tweet to Casey Tron, something along the lines of, you know, the people that talk the most shit are the most passionate fans, and I couldn't disagree with that more. I really couldn't.
You don't agree with that?
I don't agree with that.
I mean, I feel like if people are complaining, it just means they enjoy the stream so much that, you know, they don't feel satisfied and they
Paul, like I told you,
so they want to get better.
Mm-hmm. Your streams for a lot of people are. This was me at one point too. The highlight of people's days, and it's what they look forward to, and it's like what they look forward to, like to find that, like the happiness that they can during their day. So some people in turn would get over invested, like too emotional, and if they're not happy with their lives, and then your stream is subpar and they're not happy with your stream and they didn't get their happiness, they will go on Reddit and say toxic things. I'm not explaining it as best as I can right now, but I think you kind of get the point.
I get it, yeah. I get it. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna take some time to get out of like. It's gonna take some time to feel like completely better.
Right.
But I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to eat better, and I don't know. I say this a lot, but I'm trying to see like why, like what happens when it doesn't work. I just kind of like I start for like a few days. Like I start for a few days with like trying to better myself, and then I just like go eat McDonald's and say fuck it. So I need to.
Dude, it's fine to eat McDonald's every once in a while. Like there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just I'm guilty of this too. So it's weird for me to say. Waking up at a normal hour, taking care of what you need to take care of, being productive, it really goes miles, more than you think. So until you actually try it and like, you know, get the feeling of it, you won't really know. It's easier said than done. It really is. But at this point, the current formula you're working with isn't working. So I think it's just best to try something new and see if that works for you, and that might, you know, it might work out for the better. But listen, all right. Right after high school, I went to college, 6 months. Didn't really like it. Decided to try working instead. I liked it a lot better. I've been working my line of work for almost 4 years now, and I would say me and you are kind of similar. Where, listen, I don't make nearly like enough that you make, but I make decent money for my age, and anyone can kind of chime in here saying that money will never, ever, ever bring you the amount of happiness that people think it will. Having the sense of security where you don't have to worry about money definitely is a lifesaver. But you have all this money for a reason. Seek out certain things that might make your life easier, like hiring a housekeeper like once a week to try and clean your place up. Because if your living space is a mess, then you're gonna be in this weird mindset. It's gonna kind of be messy too. And so like, even if you need to hire a fucking personal chef to cook you healthy meals at a certain time, you know, you hired a planner to kind of make your life easier. Like, use your resources to your advantage to try and make your life easier and see how that works out for you. Like, I understand it's important to save the money for the future, but budget. Talk to someone who knows what they're talking about with finances. Try and make a budget for yourself, and just, you know, try new things. Just try new things. I definitely think you should hire a housekeeper once a week, though. This does not cost that much money, and
I mean, I don't know. It seems like a waste of money, but
dude, I'm telling you, Paul, your room is a fucking tornado. Once it actually looks clean and organized, I swear to God, it's something in the back of your mind. You feel better. I'm telling you. Because I know you ain't gonna clean that shit, and Gray's not gonna clean that shit in your room.
I mean, you're right, man.
Dude, I'll hire you a fucking topless housekeeper. They're like $100 for the day, so you can stare at some titties while they clean your shit.
All right, man.
Dude.
I'm sorry. I'm getting like sleepy, man. So.
It's fine. Just point being, when you come back to LA, don't be afraid to try new things. Let the people who can help you.
Dude,
Don't be opposed to it.
I want to go back, and I want to. I need you to help me with just finding stuff.
I'll help you. Ray will help
stream.
you. Andy and other Andy and fucking Casey and Dead Scene and Victor, and you have a good basis of people that can help you. Just let them help you. Let people help you. Help you help yourself.
I will, and I want you to make sure, like, it doesn't just don't make me don't let me fall into like, you know, what I have done in the past with like.
Okay,
like,
then the only thing I can ask of you is be open with people, not only your friends, but everyone around you, including your stream. And if someone texts you, fucking answer.
I know I'm really bad with that.
You kind of been better about it since you went to Europe because you kind of feeling lonely, but fucking answer.
Right. Okay. I mean,
All right, bro.
I got you. All right. Thanks, man. I'll talk to you.
All right, man. I'll see you later.
See ya. That makes sense. I don't answer any texts typically. I'm really bad with that. Text, Twitter, whatever. I'm pretty bad with that shit. Because I usually just say fuck it. But that makes sense. I'm tired. I took a melatonin. They are. That was helpful. That was really helpful, but yeah, I think it's like traveling alone is like really. It like puts you down or something. I don't know. Makes you feel bad. Makes you feel weird. But they're right though, all of them. I should learn to separate myself, you know, have some time for myself. Instead of focusing all of my off-stream time on the stream. I think I need to just have time for myself. Because what he was basically talking about was like everyone will be like hanging out in like the living room, and I'll just be like in my room, just like you know, just looking at stuff for the stream. You know what I mean? So instead of doing that, I should actually just hang out in the living room with them and things like that. So. And the other guy said. I know this guy says I had 8 hours to myself. I had 8 hours of not streaming, but I was dedicating that to the stream. You know, I was testing like overlays, and I was walking around getting a new SIM card and looking at stuff for the stream, like Reddit and stuff. So I need to just have time where I don't think about the stream, and I just do my own thing. It's gonna be hard though. It's gonna be hard. It's not like Reddit, dude. It's not. I'm not gonna delete Reddit. It's not like Reddit that's making me sad necessarily. It's more like just I'm too connected with the stream. I need to take a step back and just care for myself. You know what I mean? Instead of caring for the stream before myself. You know, energy drinks and like not eating shit all day. It's like really bad for me. And I need to just take a step back and look at myself. That's hard to do, though. Because you know, when you take a step back to look at yourself, it's like dropping like a drug or something. The first like week is going to be hard because you're like changing what you've been doing for the past 2 years. But then after that, it gets easier. Like, it's hard to change what you've been... Like, I've been eating like shit and drinking like 5 energy drinks a day for like the past fucking 2 years. It's gonna be like hard to change that. And like sleeping 12 hours a day as well for like the past 2 years. It's not an easy thing to change. But if I don't try and I don't change myself, then I'm gonna end up as a really sad fucking person. So I'll just, I'll have to, see what's up, man. I still think I should do, like, 1 class of college or something. Like, 1 class is not going to stress me out, but it's going to help me, like, meet people. I don't really care about the degree. It's more about like meeting people in an environment that seems like more natural. You know, going to like a club or something, I don't really find that enjoyable, so it's like not natural for me. I would like force myself into that scenario, and I don't really want to do that because I don't really find clubbing to be fun. But like college is like something that people just kind of have to do. For the most part, so it's like more natural. Like, I don't want to just like do a sport or something, because I just like not natural. Like, I've been going to school for like, you know, like high school and stuff for like so many years. It's like feels more natural. But I have to go to sleep now. I'm tired, but I'm gonna try and change myself. And I'm gonna try and find a goal. Some kind of short-term goal for myself as well. I need help with that, though, so Kyle and Andy can both help me with that. I have, like, really bad ADHD as well, though. It's gonna be hard to just stick to something. When I was working out, I was really good at sticking to that and eating really good food. But starting to work out was hard. But after like 2 weeks of working out, it got really easy. And it's like the same way. It's like gonna be hard for like the first week to try to change myself, and it might affect my streams a lot. Like, I might feel like shit or something. But after that week of feeling like shit, it should, you know, I should start to feel better, you know what I mean? That's typically how things work. Yeah, I think after Ibiza, I'm just gonna go back to LA, dude. I have I have to deal with myself, man. I don't want to travel anymore. I'm like alone and like just wrapped too much into the stream, dude. I think I'm just gonna that like I don't know. I just want to be around some friends and you know what I mean. Fucking chill. I kind of want to go back to LA. Just want to. It won't. It's not like only IRL. It's like I want to. Like I have a bunch of like ideas that I want to do as well that I would be interesting. I want to do like some sort of like fear factor or something with viewers. Like I get a bunch of stream snipers to come and eat fucking worms for like $1,000 or something. I want to do a scavenger hunt where I like hide fucking money in like a suitcase and you have to go find it. Like I don't know. I have like a bunch of ideas that I want to do as well. Not just walking around talking to girls, like shit like that. So it's only been like that in Europe because it's like hard to come up with like creative ideas by yourself. But when you have like people helping you out where you live, it's like easier. I mean, those are just ideas, you know? But I have to fix myself first. Because otherwise it's gonna be like... I don't know, like, the motivation level is gonna be, like, lacking. With, like, doing things that are... Like, I don't know. I have to, like, worry about myself first. So... I will do that. I don't know when I'm gonna fly back though. Because I want to drive this boat on Thursday around the island. So I don't know. Maybe the end of this week. We'll see. I mean, surely you guys would prefer me to go back and fix myself so I can feel, you know, happy, which in turn would be better for the stream as opposed to keep traveling around, you know, Europe and be sad and lonely. Like, it may make the stream better to travel right now, but is this gonna make the stream better a month from now when I'm in like a fucking rut of loneliness and depression? I don't think so. I mean, I can always come back to Europe when I feel better, you know what I mean? I mean, I'm not like depressed all the time, but you know, sometimes I do feel bad. And being alone in Europe is kind of like, it's kind of like shitty, man. Yeah, I think I'm gonna, I don't know, we'll see. I'm definitely gonna fly home though after Ibiza. And, you know, for myself. To be honest, I gotta put myself before the stream. Because I've been not doing that lately, so I shall do that. Well, I'm gonna go to sleep. Goodbye. I will make it a goal to wake up early. I will make it a goal. I will sleep. How long do you think I should sleep? What's a good time? Like 8 hours of sleep. Then I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna eat breakfast. I haven't had breakfast in like 2 weeks. My breakfast has been like I woke up this morning and I drank this Red Bull for breakfast. That was good. I had some Cheetos as well. I'm gonna get some eggs or something. Or something, we'll see. I'm really tired, so I'm gonna go now. Goodbye. Oh yeah, the hardest thing to do in the morning is get up. The hardest thing to do in life is to get up in the morning. But I'll do it. I could do a sleeping stream, I could. But I feel like that's, not... I don't know. If I do shit like that, it's like... I feel like that's bad because I'm trying to, like... get rid of the blurred line between myself and the stream. So if I, like, just stream myself sleeping, it's like, am I really blurring that line? You know what I mean? Like, I'm just making the line more blurred. Or something, right? Or is that not what they were really talking about? You know what was funny? Yesterday, we got the stream on trending, dude. From sleeping. There was so many, like, new viewers who never saw the stream before in the stream, just like, what the fuck? It's like the easiest way to get in the trending, dude. Because it's all about watch time and just leaving a stream on all night that has over, like, I don't know, probably like 100 viewers, 200 viewers is going to give you some amazing watch time for a short period of time, and it's like easy trending. It's like so fucking Jew. It's Jew as fuck, dude. To be honest. Okay. I'm going to just do it. I'm just gonna stream myself sleeping, because when I wake up, if I know that you're watching me, then it will give me more motivation to get up in the morning. Otherwise, I'm just gonna hit the fucking snooze, because that's what I always do. I have to... Let me see, you have to... I have to make sure I don't hit the snooze button, because that shit's gonna be hard as fuck. Because I'm going to hit it, guaranteed. Like, get like a pet or something, just to like cuddle with, because I feel like cuddling is like nice, like it's good for you, like it's good for you. So instead of getting a dog, I think I'm gonna get a robot that is controlled by a live stream. So basically, I don't know I forgot what it was called, but I'm following the guy on Twitter, and I think I'm gonna ask him to like give me free robots or something, and I'll just, like I don't know, shout his company out because it's like small as fuck, like a small ass company, and it's like they control like they have the robot has like a claw, and you can go around and like claw shit, like fucking put like a has like fucking knife and shit. You can like I don't know, you can give like shit to the robot to hold, and then like there are commands in like the chat, and you can like make it do shit or something. Like make it move and make it go and pick shit up and stuff like that. So I think if I get like a couple of those, that'd be interesting. Not like a knife, no, that's a bad idea. But like a little fucking like a spoon or something. I don't know. Like or like a claw, so y'all can like if I fucking drop some on the floor, y'all can like pick it up and like motherfucking clean it up and shit. Like one, if somebody can be like a vacuum robot, the other one could be like a fucking claw robot or something. So I think that'd be interesting. I'm like following the guy on Twitter, so I'm gonna get a couple of those. It's just like free slavery, dude. Dude, that's so funny though. No, seriously, that's fucking funny. I'm gonna not finish this bag of Cheetos. I actually did buy fruit today. I was trying to be healthier. Okay, that's been sitting out for like 6 hours. That's fucking nasty. I'm not gonna drink this sweet tea. I'm gonna only drink water. Only water. It's gonna be fucking hard, but I'm only gonna drink the water. I'm only gonna drink Cheeto. I'm only gonna eat good, like, actual food. Pretty sure one of these ran out of data. I have to go get more data. That's what happened when I was streaming earlier. I fucking ran out of data. Oh shit. Alright, I'm gonna go to sleep now. The fuck? Fucking. I was trying to be healthier. I got some bread. I was eating bread today for lunch. This shit's actually good as fuck. It's like healthy for you. Fucking bread. Because it's like carbohydrates. I don't know. It's just carbohydrates, man. Better than eating McDonald's, right? There's a Burger King down the road, so I'm like tempted to go get Burger King, but I shouldn't. I don't know, I need complex carbs, but I mean, bread is not bad. This is what they had in the Middle Ages. Like the fucking Spartans and shit. No, I'm not gonna turn on text-to-speech donations when I'm sleeping. How the fuck would I sleep? Y'all are just gonna say it. Gonna say the N-word and shit. Fucking, oh, he's sleeping. Motherfucker, he's gonna get killed by a blank. No, that's what's gonna happen. Oh, what the fuck? Why is the TV floating? Y'all gonna be fucked up. What's that white thing? What is that? Oh, you know what that is. What is it? That's a guy smiling. I know y'all gonna be fucked up like that, so I can't do that. I need to get like is there a way to like have like a timer so I can turn on text-to-speech after 8 hours of sleep, so like I'm pretty much forced to get up, otherwise I'm gonna get some annoying ass shit in my fucking ears. What time is it? 3:30 in the morning, wow. That is fucking late. Yeah, the talks really helped me. Out of all the people I talked to, I think Ahmed did the best job, to be honest. Everything that he had to say was pretty legit. You know what I mean? So it was quite nice. What Andy had to say and what Kyle had to say were great, but Ahmed was, you know, he like said shit that I needed to hear, you know what I mean? He didn't say shit that I wanted to hear. Oh, I'm just gonna leave TeamViewer open, that's a good idea. And then I'll just fucking message Victor the code, and then he can just give it to all the moderators. Well, actually, that's a bad idea. He can give it to people that I trust, and then they can still wake me up if I don't get up, like a fucking scream or some shit. Like a loud fucking scream. I mean, I don't have anything sensitive on this computer that can get leaked. The only thing they'd be able to do is like stream on my account, but that's not a big deal. You know, sleep. I kind of want to sleep on my main account, to be honest. Because, I mean, this is going to sound really Jewish, but if I sleep on my main account, it's obviously going to get more viewers, and it's just an easy way to get into the trending. Like, I literally do nothing. I just sleep, and you go in the trending. And the more viewers, the higher you the higher you are in trending. But that's stupid though, because it's like people are gonna like come in and be like, the fuck's this stupid shit? Fucking dislike it or something. They're gonna be like, what the fuck is this AIDS? What's the easiest way? You just literally sleep, dude. I mean, on George Allen, when I sleep, it's like, I'll get like 30k uniques. So, I mean, if I sleep on Ice Poseidon, I'll probably get like, I don't know, I'll probably get like 150,000 uniques in like 8 hours. For doing nothing, so that's just like easy Jew shit, to be honest. Actually, okay, I'll do it on my main account, but I'm only gonna do it one time. I'm just honestly curious to see how many uniques I get doing it, to be fucking honest with you. I'm really, I've been wanting to do it for a while, but I'm really curious to see the amount of uniques that I get, because I get a shitload on George Allen, so I'm really fucking curious. I wish I had a chart as well, so I could see how many, like, I don't know how many viewers I have throughout like the night. Because I don't know. I don't see the chart. Okay. Oh god. Okay. Let's do it then. I'm gonna go on Twitter and say that I'm sleeping on stream. And I want you guys to tell everybody that I'm sleeping. And I want to get this on high as fuck on trending for doing nothing. I think that will be funny as shit. Okay.